Hello, and welcome back to the channel. As most of you know, I'm Topher, and for those of you who don't know and just randomly decided to click on my video, welcome to the channel. I'm Topher. Thank you for stopping by. So it is, well, it's already December. I'm a little late with this month's channel update video, but I've been very busy. The last couple weeks have been extremely busy. We went into the Thanksgiving holiday here in the States. So we had that entire week off for work, but that did not mean that I was not working still. The whole first two and a half days I spent cleaning the house and rearranging because I was hosting Thanksgiving at my house again for the second year in a row. And for whatever reason, this was the year everybody and their mother decided that they were going to RSVP and come out. And it's like, okay, I've got family members that I haven't seen in God knows how long in one of these dinners. I'm like, okay, we got everybody. It's a full house. I'm like, okay, well, I got to clean everything. So I clean things, I rearrange things that you can see behind me if you've been with me the last couple of weeks. There's been a change to my background. I've rearranged some stuff. I didn't get rid of the art that I had in the background, the nice room divider that's just in a different room now. It was time for a change, and I wanted to just kind of incorporate some of the things from the channel that have been important to me over the last couple years. So as part of my cleaning process, I rearranged my room, and then I got this shelf and I just started to arrange some of the stuff behind me. I'm still not 100% with it. There's still some things I want to move around and whatnot, but it's good for right now. And I know, I don't remember if I saw it on Patreon or if I saw it in YouTube comments, but I've seen it before where people are like, you should tell us like what's going on behind you, like what is it that you have on your shelf, back when I had my old setup and I just had a couple things off into the background. So just a quick little glimpse into what's up here. I've got my Ordinary box set here because that was always in the background on the other side. And then I've got my Maniac hat that I got from the Maniac tour when I went to see it up in Chicago with Synergic, not this past summer, but last summer. Speaking of Synergic, I've got this lovely picture that was hanging in the background of the old setup from this past summer when we went to Chicago and we saw SB19. And he took me up to that giant 360-degree tilt monstrosity thing up in the sky, and I'm like, oh my god. And to kind of complete out my Synergic shelf, so I never have to ask, where are those stickers? Because if you've seen some of my reactions, there's so many times where I'm like, I hate it here, and I'm like, where's my Synergic sticker? Where's my Synergic sticker? I found it. It lives up on the shelf for now. So I've got my I hate it here sticker from Synergic. So that lives up here too. And then I also got my emergency bow tie that one of my best friends up in London, or one of my best friends London up in New York, gave me years and years ago, back before I even had a house. When I was cleaning, I found it. I'm like, well, that seems like a cute place for it. Then I've got my Kelly Clarkson stuff here in the center. Well, in addition to my Kelly Clarkson jacket that I made for the chemistry residency over in Vegas. These are things that I've gotten since then. I got, this finally came in, which was the Mind Me 7-inch vinyl. Back when the album, or when the singles were first released months and months ago, I ordered that and there was just this delay and it just never came, and finally it came like a month and a half ago. So I got that there. I've got well, I guess technically I've got two cups because I've got this one propping up my vinyl back here, but cups that I got from the chemistry tour as part of my, I don't know, VIP ticket package. And I just realized I've had this this tote bag just crammed in this cup all this time. So it's just happening. But I've got this Kelly Clarkson tote bag here that I also bought while I was there. So perhaps I should hang that somewhere too. But for right now, I think I originally put it in here because the cup is kind of transparent a little bit, and I didn't want like too much light shining through the cup. I wanted things to be able to be seen, but I can always find some other piece of fabric to shove in there. But for right now, we're gonna keep that in there, and I'll find some place for that. This was my exhibitor pass from back at the end of October when I was performing in the first ever drag show at Spooky Empire, which is a horror movie convention, one of the biggest horror movie conventions in the country, and it was the first time they featured drag performers, and I was very honored to be a part of that, so I had to feature that. Got my plants because gay plant things, but I've always loved this little oddish 3D planter that I've had. I actually bought this initially, the planter, as a either a birthday or Christmas gift for one of my best friends, Cody, who is a huge Pokemon fanatic, and I just loved it so much I never gave it to him. But it's okay, he's gotten other things since then. I've got my Good Boy book from Andy. Obviously, if you saw my unboxing and first time reaction to that over on my other channel, Everything Topher, you know the yummy goodness that is inside that book. I've got a shiny cushion that for I think my first giveaway that I ever did on the channel, which, you know, stay tuned to the end of this video for this month's giveaway. But I want to say this was from the first giveaway I ever did when I was doing the K-pop or the boy band cushions. This, I forget who this was going to. This actually was going to someone, and then like months and months and months after I sent it, it came back to me. It got rejected, I guess, by customs or something like, I don't remember. So then it's just been with me ever since. And I've got that there, got my salt rock lamp, and then over here I've got my little collection of the various mangas and manhwas and just whatever you want to call it in whichever language they belong to, of some of the series I've reacted to. So here I've got all of my Cherry Magic, well, actually not all, because I just got volume 8 in the mail a couple days ago, so that's out on my coffee table. But I've got volumes 1 through 7 here. I've got Antique Bakery. I've got Sasasuke Tamiano volume 1, and I think volume 2 is also in the living room. And then I've got the first 2 volumes of the Grandmaster of Demonic Cultivation, because I wanted to get into that since I finished reacting to The Untamed. And then I've got some other stuff down here. Obviously, you can see I've got a little bit of a light show going on there because I'm just trying to make things a little bit more interesting. Again, I'm not completely married to these things yet. I've got this amazing gift that one of my subscribers, Shelby, created, this diamond art, which I did an unboxing for that when that first came in. I love it, so I always have that in the background. This was a piece of art that I got from the horror convention that I, again, was performing at that drag show. It's sheet music that has the song Don't Fear the Reaper, which is like one of the main songs in the Scream franchise. And then I also got Rose McGowan's signature because she was one of the people at the convention. It was super, super, super sweet. Love her. And then down here, which you can't see in abundance because I'm in the way. See if I can scoot out of the way. Nope, the chair's in there. Well, maybe I can, yeah, you can kind of quasi see it there. It's a similar sort of piece of artwork to the Scream thing, except it's Buffy, because Buffy the Vampire Slayer is one of my all-time favorite shows, and that is one of the songs from the musical episode Once More with Feeling, and it has the entire cast there. I did not get any signatures on that because none of the cast was at this particular convention, but still, I just loved it and I had to get it. And that is everything that is in frame right now. Out of frame, I have another one of my cushions that I made myself from the first giveaway we did. This was, I think, the Stray Kids song title cushion. So I've got Wolfgang's, Double Knot, a bunch of other ones here. And I've got my SB19 jacket that I made hanging on this wall. Let me see if I can turn my camera. Hanging over there on that wall, because I'm still not 100% married to how things are set up right now. I might change the angle that I'm shooting my camera from. I might rearrange some things, but for right now, this is my general setup. And yeah, it's fun. Change is good. Change is good. I've loved that, you know, beautiful painted, printed background that my mom got me when I first moved in here, and I still do love it, but it's been with me since the inception of this channel. It has been the background for almost every single video I've done in this channel. Change is good. We like change, so, you know. But like I was saying, what led to all this is very, very busy because I spent the first two and a half days of the Thanksgiving break cleaning and rearranging not just this room, but my office / drag room, the living room, and just any public place that people might go during the Thanksgiving holiday. And I spent the next 2 days cooking in the kitchen, just getting everything prepped so I wouldn't spend all of Thanksgiving Day cooking. I still spent pretty much all of Thanksgiving Day cooking, but, you know, much less so because I spent the 2 days prior doing a lot of that prep work. And then after Thanksgiving finished, one of my best friends, London, who gave me this years and years and years ago, came down from New York to visit, so he stayed that weekend with me. So I was entertaining guests for that entire weekend. And then after he left, I jumped straight into rehearsals for the holiday show that I'm doing now. So we rehearsed for 4 days, and then that show opened last Friday. And then we have been on the road ever since. I just got back from a 5-hour drive from Jacksonville, which was fun after doing 2 shows this morning. 2 days before that, we were over in Avon Park. Before that, we were over at the Strads in Tampa. Next couple days, I think we're over in Largo, and then we're elsewhere next week. So, we're fun. Tour life. We love it. But I am home for right now, at least. So that's why I'm finally recording this video while I have some time. But yeah, basically, I said all that to say, it's been busy. It's been a busy last couple weeks. I have not had an abundance of time to record as much as I normally have, or at least that I've been over the last month, 2 months. Because if you follow me over on Patreon, or if you subscribe to my Patreon, you know that the content over there has just been exploding over the last couple months. Like, we're just getting we're running through series. Finish this series, jump into this series, finish this series, jump into this series. And then over on YouTube, I was still experimenting with only doing 1 video a day to try and see if that would help things not get quite so lost in the algorithm. Maybe that would help boost some of the numbers and whatnot. So yeah, there's a lot of stuff that has not made it to YouTube yet that we have finished, or we are very close to finishing over on Patreon. So if you'd like to get advanced access to that stuff, come join us over on Patreon. But it'll eventually make its way to YouTube. But yeah, I've just been busy. I've not had an abundance of time the last couple weeks to really do as much recording as I want to, which is why this video is coming out 6 days into December versus, before the month actually starts like normal. But that is okay. That is okay. I know you guys understand, and you guys have been very supportive so far. But yeah, I don't have an abundance of the updates. I've already blabbered more than I had intended to because I knew that I didn't have an abundance of updates, so I figured this video was going to be short. But we're already 12 minutes in. Topher has a way of talking. Y'all know this by now. But yeah, as far as series on the channel, I've already finished The Untamed over on Patreon. Finished that like a month or so ago. And on YouTube, because I think last month I asked you guys whether you wanted me to continue to use my Sundays as a way to introduce some of the newer series that I've been reacting to on Patreon that haven't made it to YouTube yet, or if you wanted me to double up on some of the series I'm already in the middle of. So then you guys wanted me to double up. So I've been using the Sundays to kind of double up on The Untamed a little bit. And then last week, since it was Thanksgiving week, I wanted to show my thankfulness to you guys for just supporting me. So I was like, okay, we're going to get double reactions for everything. Every day we're going to get 2 reactions. So then we doubled up The Untamed that week. And then this past week, I was like, well, why not just keep doubling up? It's fine, because we only have a handful of episodes left. So at this point, as recording this, I think I just released episode 47 to YouTube yesterday. So that means that there's only 3 episodes left for me to release to YouTube, which honestly, I'll probably just do it all next week just to get it done and out there. So I'll probably do 1 on Sunday and then 2 on Monday, regularly scheduled. So then we will be completely done with that on YouTube, and we can start diving into some other things. What are we going to dive into on YouTube in place of The Untamed? I don't know yet. I haven't decided that far in advance because, like I said, there are quite a few series that I've already either finished or dived into over on Patreon that haven't made their way to YouTube yet. So I don't know. I don't know. Because right now, I think I only have 4 episodes left of His Man Season 2, which means all of His Man Season 1 has already been finished. So I could theoretically start pumping some of that out. I plan to get back into Boys Planet, so I could start pumping some of that out in place of The Untamed once we're finished there. What else? I'm supposed to start Vincenzo. I was supposed to start it this past month, but again, the last couple weeks, I just haven't had an abundance of time to dive into it. So I'm going to focus on that over on Patreon this month, so I could start moving some of those over to YouTube as we make our way through that series. There are a couple of animated series I started at my patrons' recommendation. So Nanbaka, I did the first episode there and already released that on YouTube, so I could continue through that. What was the other one? Not Scumbag Overlord. I can't remember exactly the title, but it had something to do with Scumbag, and it felt very like visually reminiscent of The Untamed in that sort of costume drama universe. I got through that first episode on Patreon, and I plan to continue through that too. So maybe I'll want to do that on Mondays. Or maybe I'll jumped into The Gifted, which I recently started and I really, really enjoyed. There's lots of things. I'm not entirely certain. Maybe Topher will put up another poll. Maybe he won't. We'll just have to wait and see. You guys can sound off in the comment section if any of those or any of the other series that I've started and haven't finished, or that I have finished and just hasn't made its way to YouTube. If any of those tickle your fancies, let me know. Put them down in the comment section, and I'm open to suggestions. But this time next week, as far as YouTube is concerned, all of my Untamed reactions should be released and done. So then following that, we'll be diving into something new on Mondays. What that something new is, I don't know, but we'll find out. Then we'll continue through It's Okay to Not Be Okay on Wednesdays. I skipped last week because I just didn't have the time. Again, I was very, very busy. So I didn't have the time to make a YouTube edit for that because it's a very time-intensive process. So I'm going to pick up with that this week. And we'll continue through that on Wednesdays. The Love You Give Me will continue through on Fridays. And Sundays, I'll continue to release just some of my other series just some of the newer or other series I haven't released to YouTube yet, or that I'm in the middle of. So like right now, I've been using my Sundays to get through The Untamed and Our Dining Table. So I'll probably continue putting out Our Dining Table and something else. Who knows? Maybe I'll do some music stuff on Sundays too. I don't know. But yeah, so the schedule we have now, Wednesdays will be It's Okay to Not Be Okay. Fridays will continue to be The Love You Give Me, because I think we've got like 8 episodes left in that, and theoretically I could start doubling up on that to get through that a little bit faster. We'll see. Mondays will be something. I'll see what you guys suggest, or maybe I'll use Mondays for a new series, because there are new series that have been coming out the last couple weeks. I know the Thai adaptation of Cherry Magic has come out. I know there's a lot of people who have recommended I Feel You Linger in the Air. I saw a post on Twitter a couple weeks ago of Dr. Jimmy. I guess he was in some interview. I think he was talking about not The Last Paradise. Crap, I can't remember the name of the series. But he was basically saying, I'm sorry you guys had to see my breasts. And I'm like, I'm sorry? That's nothing you should ever apologize for. We love breasts. We love boobs on this channel. Please, give me all your boobs. And then there were a lot of people who commented on the post. Were like, yes, you need to watch the series. You need to bump this up on the list. Yes, here's his breast. Here you go. And I'm like, okay, I guess I gotta watch his breast. So who knows? Maybe that could be something. I also wanted to dive into this series that Only One Of starred in. Because we love them on the channel. We stand the boys of Only One Of, and I feel like that didn't get a whole lot of attention or advertisement, so that could be something we dive into Mondays. Again, I'll let you guys sound off in the comments, and I'll decide something when the time comes. Yeah, I think that's the majority of, as far as series I'm going to be reacting to. We hit 54,000 subs on this channel this month, which is exciting, and we hit 600 subs on my Topher React Cinema channel, where I'm reacting to more Western media and movies and whatnot. I'm still trying to find what is the, I guess, market that channel is geared towards, because the only things that have really had any sort of success, like I've reacted to quite a number of horror movies because I love a good horror movie, and I've reacted to Everything Everywhere All at Once, and the only things that have taken off in any way, shape, or form have been reactions based around red, white, and royal blue. So I'm like, I don't know if I need to make that channel strictly gay cinema, gay LGBTQ plus content kind of channel. I'm like, well, that's what this channel originally was. So I'm like, do I need another one? But maybe I do, but just for more Western stuff. Maybe I just need to find the right kind of horror movie to intrigue people's tickle people's fancies. Maybe I need to dive more into the fantasy world. Like I said, I've wanted to dive into the Lord of the Rings because it's been recommended a lot of times. I just never got around to it. So maybe that'll be I don't know. I'm still playing around with what content's going on that channel, but that channel is still there. And we're still doing stuff. I won't say that I've abandoned my ASMR channel. I just haven't really... It wasn't really going anywhere, and I just don't really know what kind of content to make. Like, I'm not big into the ASMR world. So I'm like, I don't know. I feel awkward and cheesy kind of recording this stuff because I'm like, I don't know what I'm supposed to be doing. I don't know if I'm doing this right. So who knows? Maybe I'll go back to that at some point. Maybe, but the channel is still there. Everything Topher is still there. It's kind of a catch-all channel for just other content, whether it's a vlog or a cooking video or this, that, the other. I think I'm going to be doing another cooking channel or another cooking challenge this month. So again, stay tuned to that channel for that. But yeah, I'm excited with the growth on this channel. I'm excited with the growth on the cinema channel. And yeah, just thank you. Thank you guys for all the support. Speaking of support, on my way, while I was in the car driving back from Jacksonville, I got a email notification. Hey, you got a package at your P.O. box. And it is from one of my sweetest, dearest followers on this channel, Flo, who I have quite a few conversations with over on Instagram. We chit-chat quite frequently, and I love talking to her. I love talking to her. We have such great conversations about BL series, actors, directions we'd love to see the BL industry go in, representation of gays, trans, bisexuals, this, that, and the other. Like, we just have a lot of great conversations. She's just wonderful. I love her and her fine ass Scottish husband. Just love them. So she sent me something. I don't know what she sent me, but I'm excited. So we're gonna just open this now because I want to see what it is, and I figured we can publicly thank her because she's amazing. It says fragile everywhere, so I'm trying not to like stab it or accidentally break something like that. Lord, I'm terrible at life. It's been a long month. We're only 5 days into it, but Lord, it's been a long month. Oh, how cute! See, this is just another reason why I'm like, okay, I'm not completely happy with things here. I'm not completely set with things here because who knew that I was gonna end up getting another something that I gotta find a place for? But it's I mean, I don't have it plugged in right now, but it's a heart within this nice wooden frame, and it lights up. And according to the pictures I'm seeing here, it's a rainbow, multicolored kind of lighting heart, and that is beautiful. Great. Now I gotta find somewhere. I need another shelf. I thought this shelf was going to solve so many of my problems, and I was like, I need another damn shelf. Okay, I will find a place for this. You guys will see this in the background of my videos soon enough, as soon as I rearrange my life. But thank you, Flo. Thank you so much. I love you. And not just because you sent me a gift. Like, we've had conversations dozens of times. Like, I love your energy. I just love you. So yeah, if any of you guys want to send me, not gifts or anything. If you want to, that's great. But anything, if you want to send me letters, notes, whatever it may be, P.O. Box information should be in the description of the video. If it's not, it's over on my YouTube channel somewhere under my information. So you guys can feel free. Like I said, this was sent to me by created and sent to me by one of my subscribers, which I love. Yemi sent me my very first subscriber gift last Christmas with the all the Japanese flavored Kit Kat's deliciousness, which I loved. Yeah, I like things. I like letters. I like mail. Like, coincidentally, not this last city that we were in, but the city we were in a couple days ago. I was there back in either September, October with a different tour. We were doing a different show. Numbers don't lie. It was all about math and, getting kids excited about all that kind of stuff. Well, we came back to that same theater for this holiday show that I'm doing right now. And they had all of this like fan mail pictures and whatnot, letters and notes that the kids drew and wrote and sent to the theater. And it's like, oh, let me read, blah, blah, blah. And there are lots, for each of the characters and whatnot. I only took this one because I found it kind of unintentionally hilarious. But it's a... You probably can't see it. I took a video. I'll insert it there. But it says, "Thank you for the awesome show you did today." And at the bottom it says, "For Chris," which was the character I played, also my name, in case you didn't know. Chris, Topher, Christopher. But then inside you open it up and it just has a picture of like hearts and balloons and it says, "God loves you. Go Chris." And I was like, that is so sweet. Other people have told me God feels other ways about me, but thank you, little child. I appreciate you. This is adorable. So it's nothing fancy, it's not like a giant rainbow hearted light or a piece of art, but it's adorable and I love it. It makes me happy. It brings me joy, and I gotta find somewhere on here for this to go to. I need another shelf. But yes, well, if at any point you feel like you want to send me a letter or a picture or something, you can feel free anytime. I love getting stuff. Yeah, I've blabbered enough. Oh Jesus, 28 minutes. My God, how do I talk so much? Okay, well, you guys don't care about this. You guys are probably here you want to know who won the giveaway. Y'all want to know who won the giveaway? Patreon. My patrons voted this last month for what new series I should dive into this month. So I'm already jumping back into Vincenzo because that won last month's poll. And then this month it was The Devil Judge. I already reacted to episode 1 over on Patreon. I don't remember if that's gotten over to YouTube yet as of recording this, but already reacted to that over at Patreon, and people seem to really love that. I really loved it, so I'm excited to dive more into that. Sense8 came in second place. It came pretty close. And then Extraordinary Attorney Woo, I think, came in third place. So this coming month, after Christmas is done, I will have a lot more free time because things are going to slow down a lot at work. So I'm going to have a lot more time at home to record and do things and whatnot. So I'll try to keep up with things over the next couple of weeks. But once we hit that point, you guys will see a lot more stuff coming out there. So I'll be diving into Devil Judge as well as Vincenzo and continue my way through the other ones that I'm in the middle of. Okay, but now, the giveaway. You guys want to know who won, who got what cushions. So I've got, first of all, I got way more responses to this giveaway than I was ever expecting. So we got 986 entries for this giveaway. Hey, that's the most I've gotten for any giveaway I've done this far, which makes my heart feel happy, because there are some of these where I'm like, I create these collages and I'm not 100% happy with it. I'm almost never 100% happy with anything that I do, if you guys haven't gathered. I'm so hard on myself. But it makes me feel good that, there are so many people who saw this and like, hey, I would kind of like to have that. That seems kind of cute. I would like that. So we had almost 1,000 entries, which is massive. The majority of them were for the Word of Honor and Untamed cushion, which I'm like, that makes sense, because honestly, of the 3 designs I made, that one was my favorite, so I can see why. And there are a lot of people who entered multiple times, which, there is no rules against that, and we are just going to have Siri pick numbers at random and see who won. So let's see, let's look at the history cushion, because I think that's the one that got the least number of, or actually no, the Filipino one got the least number of votes. Okay, well, let's look at that one first then. Let's see, for this cushion, which featured Guys Saw Película, Game Boys, and Hello Stranger, we had 165 entries. All right, so let's see. Hey Siri, pick a number between 1 and 165. Okay, my volume turned down kind of low, but it says 127. So let's see, 127, that is Sianda. Okay, congratulations. So I will be in touch with you soon enough as to how I can get that cushion to you, but congratulations. All right, so then next, let's look at the history cushion. And this one had 221 entries. Nice. Siri, pick a number between 1 and 221.
It's 154.
Oh, yummy! Congratulations! Speak of the devil. Okay, congrats. I'll get in contact with you as to how I can get that cushion to you. Good. She gave me a gift last year. Now I'm giving her a gift. Man, we're going full circle. All right. So then for the last one, we're going to look at our Untamed and Word of Honor, which this one had, let's see, how many entries? 599 entries, so almost 600 entries for this one cushion. So since there were so many people who wanted this cushion, I feel kind of bad only making one. I was going to make two because, well, I wanted one for myself. So I suppose I could give away two of these. I guess I could, because I'd ordered enough fabric. There should be enough to make two. I mean, there is enough to make two. There should be enough to make three, so I can still have one myself. I think there should be. If not, I guess I can just order more fabric. But we'll do two since it was such a popular option. So, Siri, pick a number between 1 and 599.
It's 57.
57. Let's see, 57 is Kelly. Oh, reactions by Kelly. I met her at the SB19 concert. Hi, Kelly. Hi. Okay, well, exciting. Yay. Okay. Giving things to people. Now this feels kind of like it's like it's rigged or something, but it's not. I swear to God. Okay. So yeah, me and Kelly. This is fun. All right. One more. Hey Siri, pick a number between 1 and 599.
That would be 93.
93 is Sharon Carter. Oh, I recognize that name from the comment section. Yes, congratulations. All right, so we had Sharon and Kelly win the C-Drama cushions. We had Sianda win the Filipino cushions, and we had Yemi win the history cushions. Congratulations, you guys. Thank you to everyone for entering. Thank you to everybody for continuing to support the channel. I'm sorry that I cannot make these for everybody. Unfortunately, I just don't have the time or the resources to make almost 1,000 cushions. But thank you. And, good luck on the next giveaway. Don't know when that's going to be. Theoretically, in my head, the way I had it planned out was at the end of this year, I was going to do this whole big giveaway year-end bash, or I was going to not auction, but do another giveaway of every single cushion that I've made, and but that just, it didn't work out quite that way. So maybe sometime next year I'll do that. We'll have to wait and see, but all right, I've babbled enough. I hope you guys enjoyed. Don't forget to comment on things I asked you to comment on. Again, thank you, Flo, for the beautiful gift. I have to find somewhere for it, but you will be seeing it soon. Thank you. I love you. I love you all. And yeah, I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.
Stranded here, stranded here, stranded. Stranded here, stranded here, stranded. was a time we had it all. The darkness took over, and we started to fall. Hey, the feelings I had for you, they never left. And now I'm standing here, stranded, lost with no vision of how we used to be. Standing here, stranded. Standing here, stranded. Ooh, yeah. I was drowning, suffocating. When you pulled me out for air, I was running through the fire in the mountains and I can't breathe without you. It's hard to see without you. Can't breathe without you. I can't live. No, I can't live. No, I can't live without you. It's hard to see without you. Can't breathe without you. I can't live. No, I can't live. No, I can't live without you. Now we're together.